Good morning, little ball and some yoga blocks today. So take your yoga block the long way. I'm going to get you full screen. The long way so that you can sit on it. And we'll sit with our legs, knees bent, feet behind you. So we might call it Virasana if we were practicing a full yoga. So knees together, block between your ankles, and you're sitting on the block. You can move everything off to the side. If you had a small ball, just move it off to the side. And then place your hands on top of your thighs. Close your eyes and just start to breathe, basically, right? And somebody's not muted. Chat if you don't mind muting. Good, okay. All right, so I'm just gonna... Good, now place your hands palms down on your thighs, right? Close up towards where the hip and the thigh meet, that little inguinal crease. And then just start to gentle pressure on your thighs to allow the hips to come down a little bit. If sitting on one block doesn't give you enough relief, sit on two if you have it, or blankets, or put something underneath your knees to elevate you so that your hips will start to drop down and you won't put pressure on your knees. Then I want you to take your thumbs into that inguinal crease. So right into the space, you feel your hip bones here, your ASIS, anterior suprailiac spine. And then right below that, there's like a little space that your thumbs can fit right into. And then gently just put a little bit of gentle pressure down there so that you notice where the space is. And from there, you can lift a little bit more out of the pelvis and start to lengthen your spine here. Now we've done a lot of strength work this week. We've done a lot of leg work this week and even arm work. So we want to give a little bit of relief to the legs, to the glutes, to the hips, to the thighs, as well as the upper body. So once you've got that feeling of the space there and the lifting out of that pelvis, release your hands back down onto your thighs and stretch them out long. Spread your fingers. And again, gentle pressure down and forward with your hands, and shoulders roll back and down so your heart opens up. The belly is lifted. The pelvic floor is lifted. The eyes are gazed. Oh, Susan, you can sit. Okay. And we just start to breathe. Just breathing is just the most important thing that we can ever do, right? Whatever you're in fitness, yoga, or just walking around the streets. So we connect to the breath, and that makes it a super special, important, kind of meaningful activity. And then stay here with your, maybe even close your eyes and just notice how you feel. And hook your thumbs. Let's just do this. Left thumb on top of right thumb. Spread your fingers and slide your hands forward and up over your head. As the arms reach up, pull the rib cage down so that you're not arching back and pooching out at your ribs, right? Think about lifting up and pressing down more than arching back. And then just gently lean over to the right side. Don't go too far. Just feel the stretch down the left side of the thigh, the left side of the body. Inhale, return to center. And then just put the right thumb on top. Exhale, lean to the left side. Start out with small movements, right? Just test the waters a little bit. How are we feeling today? What's going on this morning? Inhale, come back up. Switch the thumbs and lean to the right. And perhaps you have a little bit more space that you want to go into. Good. Keep grounding your left hip to the floor. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, come back up and switch the thumbs. Go to a little bit more to the left side. And then inhale, come back up. You can switch the thumbs again. Lean to the right side as you exhale and put the right hand on the floor or a block, or even on your ball. You know what? If you have the ball, grab the ball. Let's make it a little bit more active in the core. So put your fingertips on the ball and roll the ball out to the side, leaning over without putting a lot of pressure on your right hand on the ball. Go a little bit deeper. Then take the ball in your right hand, inhale, come up. Bring it to the left hand as you exhale, lean over to the left side, and roll the ball over to the left side. And just stretch that right hip down to the floor. Or to the blocks. Inhale, rise up, both arms come up overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, yet you've got the ball, and reach the arms and the ball forward as you sit into a child's pose on the block. And if for any reason the block isn't still working for you, get rid of it. Come onto the pinky edge side of your fingers on the ball. Roll it out and forward. And then bring it in as you round your spine. You're not going to bring it all the way in, just part of the way in. And then inhale, so it's like we're doing cat-cows with our arms on the ball. Exhale, round and curl, and again, nice core and engagement here. Inhale, come back, release. Exhale, round and curl. And now walk the ball all the way back in. You can put it between your knees. Stretch your arms up overhead. Inhale. Rotate your torso to the right. Open your arms out. Thumbs up to the sky. Left arm outside right thigh. Right arm behind you to the left side of your body. Lengthen your spine on the inhale. Twist deeper on the exhale. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Stay in the twist, but take your right arm, flip it up and over to the left side. Ground your right hip. And then bring the right arm across the body. Lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, just scoot your belly back. Round your spine, relax the shoulders. Take your arms in front of you. The left arm is underneath. The right arm is in front, and hook your fingers together. This is tricky. Now, inhale, sit up. Bring your hands towards your chest. So they're going to go inward. And then if you can, open the arms out in front of you. Open up your wrists. Good. It's not easy. I know. You might not get all the way out. It's not easy. It's not for everybody. But we try. Good. And then on the next inhale, release the arms. Take them back overhead. Palms face each other. Exhale. Inhale. Open your arms to a T. Turn to your left side. Exhale. Take your left hand behind you towards your right side. Right arm outside the left thigh. Inhale, use your hands against the floor and the thigh to give you length on the inhale and depth on the exhale. Relax the shoulders down. Then inhale, take the left arm up and over to the right side. Exhale. Take the left arm across the body. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, chin to chest, round and curl. Inhale, sit up. Reach your arms out in front of you and then clasp your hands again. One side may be different than the other. Bring the arms towards your chest and then see if you can spin them through. I know I'm not double jointed, but sometimes it seems like this exercise is for those who are, if there's any such thing called as double jointed. Notice that my arms are a little less straight than they were on the other side. Good. Inhale, release it, back up. Now this time take your arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers any which way. It's your usual way. Knuckles down, chest is up. And then exhale, fold over your legs. And I know the ball is there. Just put your head towards the floor. Maybe it goes, maybe it doesn't. Take another breath. And if you have the ball there, just squeeze it between your knees. And lift your hips up off the block or the floor. And you're in what we would call rabbit pose in yoga. Inhale, release your hands to the floor, and then just come up into a tabletop, move back, put the ball between your thighs, and move your block off to the side if you have either or. Right? If not, you're just in tabletop position. Tuck the toes underneath you as you drop your belly and arch your back. Exhale, top of the foot, shin down, push your hands down, float your shins up, and round your spine. Now don't lift the shins up too high, just let them hover. Inhale, lower the knees, tuck the toes, dip the belly, arch the back. Exhale, top of the foot, shin down, round the spine as you come off the floor. Inhale, lower the knees, touch the toes, arch the back. Exhale, top of the foot, shin down, chin to chest, round and curl. And then from here, look forward, tuck your toes one at a time, and float your hips to the sky. If the ball is there, just keep it a little bit more secure. Lift up high onto your tippy toes and exhale as you lower the heels towards the floor. Shake your head out, yes and no. Get rid of any tension that might be kind of hanging in there. And then come back up onto your toes as you inhale. Squeeze the ball between the thighs. And if you don't have the ball, again, just imagine that you do. You can also put a block there. Shift forward to a high plank. Adjust your legs so that your shoulders are over your hips. And you're not too high in the sky with your tailbone, right? Shoulders back. I'll tell you, I hear music coming from somewhere. It's just not on our phone. And then exhale, push your hips back up in the air, downward facing dog. Ribs towards hips, so there's no ski slope in the lower back. Squeeze the ball, lift your heels, inhale, come forward, and shift into a high plank. Level out, this is a plank position, push-up position. Exhale, hips come high in the sky, downward facing dog. One more time, come on your toes, inhale, shift forward to a high plank. Exhale, lower the knees to the floor, move the ball to the side for now. Float your right leg back behind you, tuck the toes underneath you. Square your hips so that your right hip is not higher than your left hip. And then float the right leg off the floor, but keep the toes pointed down. Breathe in and breathe out. Pull the belly into the spine. Take your left arm in front of you, thumb up, spinal balancing. Or bird dog, you can call whatever you want. Put the left hand down as you exhale. Spin around to your right side, right arm up overhead and over towards the front of your space as the right leg pulls back. Good. Inhale, float your right arm up, bend your right leg back, and see if you want to grab the foot with your hands or just move the heel towards the buttocks. Now, once you grab the foot, you have two choices. Well, you have a lot of choices. You can pull your heel to your buttocks and open your shoulder more, or you can kick your foot back away from you a little bit more. You choose what's right for you today. Now, if you've got a hold of the foot, keep holding it, and then turn yourself forward and just take the foot with you as you step forward to the front of your space. Put your hands on the floor or the blocks. And I'm just going to move this. The ball will move, of course. And so the reason the blocks are helpful here is because a lot of us will just collapse onto the thigh otherwise. So this gives us height. We have 3 heights to the blocks. So it doesn't matter which one you're on to give you the most space. Make it yours. Good. Good. And then bend the back knee, kick the heel towards the buttocks again without, now you might have to move your hips to do that, but try not to move the hips, or if you do, then come back into this hip shifted forward. Good. And your hamstrings will, if they're like mine, will probably scream a little bit. And then lower the foot. Stretch the front leg straight. Hands on the blocks can be higher, lower, forward, or back. If you're very tight in the hamstrings, bring them higher and stand up a little bit straighter. Pull the right hip back and the left hip forward. And then stay here for a couple of breaths just to see where we're at today in our bodies, right? Pull it back, the right hip back, left hip forward. Breathe in, burn your collarbones, empty the breath. And then as you fully empty the breath, bend the right knee. Hands can stay on the blocks. Tuck your left toes underneath you. Lift the left knee off the floor. And then step into the plank just like we did before. We don't have the ball there, but feel the feeling of having the ball there. As you exhale, lift your hips back up in the air. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come high up onto your toes. Shift back to the plank. Lower your right knee to the floor. Keep your left foot back where it is. Straighten it out. Level out the hips. Press down firmly into your hands. Belly is lifted. Lift the left leg off the floor. And now, again, that left hip tends to lift up here. So drop it down, level, and then take the right arm out in front of you. Again, spinal balancing. Pull the belly in. Ribs, hips point down. Exhale. Right hand comes to the floor. Turn to your left side. Left hand comes up and all the way over your head. Reach like you're being pulled in both directions. Good. You know, not to mention balance, but of course balancing on our knees is a whole lot easier than balancing on our feet. Now, lift your left arm up, bend your left knee. Reach it behind you, and if you have the space and the ability to grab your ankle, grab it. If you can't, Just imagine that you are grabbing it. And Karen, pull that left knee back a little bit further. So it stays in line with the other hip. That's it, Susan, you got it. Maybe put your hand on the floor will help you, rather than the block on that one. If you're holding on to the foot, it's all good, it's all good, perfect. If you're holding on to the foot, take it with you and bring it back to the front of your space. Hands on either side of the foot. Right knee is behind you. Left knee is over your ankle, maybe slightly in front, but no, heel stays down on the ground. Breathe in and breathe out. And pull the shoulders back and run through the collarbones. Breathe, keep breathing, breathing, breathing. And then lift the right heel off the floor without using your hand. How much can you engage that hamstring? And how wonderful does that feel? One more breath. As you extend the leg, begin to straighten the front leg and fold over. And again, if your hamstrings are very tight, and I hear it from you all the time, oh, my hamstrings are so tight, come up higher, hands on the blocks, and just hang out there and be happy about it. If you have more space and you have more desire for it, fold over. You know, it doesn't really always matter that you can do it. Is it appropriate? Sometimes it's not. So stay here for another breath. And empty the breath and bend your knee. Tuck your back toes underneath you. Lift your knee up. You can stay on the floor of the blocks as you step back into a plank position. Shoulders over wrists, head to tailbone long. Knees lifted. Breathe in. And as you exhale, lift your hips up in the air. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift back into the plank. Lower your left knee to the floor. Keep your right leg where it is and grab your ball or block, or again, if you don't have anything, don't worry about it. Bend your right knee and put the ball behind the right knee. Bring your hands to the floor. Bring your forearms to the floor. Flex your right foot and drop your right hip level to the floor. Breathe in. Good. Now, take your hands back to the floor. Turn yourself to the right side, similar to where we were before. Right arm up overhead. Now the right heel is kicking towards the right buttock so you don't lose the ball. Breathe in. And bring the right arm up. And just streamline the arm back behind you. Bring the knee towards your chest. And then extend it back. Bring the arm overhead. So let's make that a smooth movement. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest, arm swings back. Inhale, extend your arm, leg. Exhale, hip, not leg. Bring the knee in. And then come back. Turn yourself down to the floor. Lift your heel, level your hips. And then bring the knee, oops, don't do what I just did. Bring the knee to the chest. In the old days, I used to make you do push-ups. Round your spine. And then place the foot on the floor, the knee on the floor, and come back up. Take the ball, take the left leg back first. Take the ball behind the left knee and bend the left knee. Come down to your forearms, level out your hips, lift your knee a little higher. So engage the back side of the body, the glutes, the hamstrings, the calf. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Bring the hands back down as you inhale. Spin yourself over to the left side. Left arm up in the air. Good. Just hold it here. Pull the left knee in line with the bottom hip. Bring the arm overhead. And then streamline the arm down your left leg. And then bring the knee, the arm up. And then bring the elbow and knee together. And then streamline back. 2 more times, bring it in, still working on those glutes. Bring it out, 1 more time, bring it in. Good, bring it out. Turn yourself forward. Level out your hips. Bring the knee to the chest, round and curl. Man, my hamstrings are having a heyday here. And then lower the knee to the floor. Take the ball out. Stretch up, point your toes underneath you. And lift your hips for downward dog just to give a stretch to the back side of the body. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Inhale, come back to your hands and knees. Grab your ball and put it between your thighs. Walk your hands in and put your hands on your hips. Double up your mat if your knees are sensitive, right? But squeeze that ball between the thighs. And again, if you don't have a Sharon, I'll give you info on how to get one of these balls easy and cheap. Squeeze the ball in between your thighs. I don't get paid for it, guys. It's just on Amazon. Cross your hands over your shoulders. I'm not an influencer. Now, I'll turn to the side a little bit so you can see better. This stays the same, but we lean back a little bit. And as we lean back, so I'm not changing the position of my spine or hips, we're just stretching the thighs. And then come back in. Now the hands can be there, they could be here on your thighs, they could be out in front of you like you're sleepwalking, or even over your head. But when you do that, make sure you're not trying to do a back bend. So pick your poison, lean back, stretch the front of the thighs, keep it in one straight line. Nice, and come back up. We'll do that again. When you come back this time, see if you can take your hands to your heels, and then when you do that, push your hips forward a little bit. It's a little bit of a big back bend here. So if you want to have your hands on your hips, that's fine. Right? So stretching the front side now of our body and what we would call camel pose. One more breath. Push your hips forward, Michelle. And then bring your hands to your hips. Sit up. And then keep the ball there, but nice and high. Sit back on your heels. Okay. Keep your hands on your hips for a moment. Inhale, sit up on your knees. And exhale, sit down. Now, I want you to try to do this without a whole lot of swaying through your spine. So come up onto your shins. And then come back down. And then put your hands where it feels right for you. So really, this is a good mobility job as well, right? A good mobility piece of movement to come up and down without using your hands. But if you need to use your hands, and try not to shift your body weight forward to do it, try to come straight up and down. We'll add in the last thing that we did, so you might want to tuck your toes underneath you. Inhale, bring your arms wherever you want them. Lean back, come back up, and sit back down. You can still keep your toes tucked, up to you. Inhale, lift up, lean back, come up, sit back down. Good, one more time, come up, lean back, sit up, come back down. I just did this because I knew where I was going. So now we're going to come down and move our legs over to the side and bend the knees. Squeeze the ball between the thighs. I'm going to walk up a little bit on my mat. So the ball or a block between your thighs right now. Line up your heels with your sitting bones, bend the knees. Take your hands underneath your thighs and then lift yourself up so your shoulders are over your hips. Nice and tall. You know, I call this 12 o'clock. And then we move chin to chest, round and curl a little bit more towards a 1 o'clock, but not a straight spine here. So we have a curved spine. And then inhale, come back up, roll over. You can feel the sitting bones underneath you as you go back and forth. Exhale, round and curl. Pull the belly into the spine. Inhale, lift yourself up, lift your chest. Nice with this. Exhale, round and curl. Now you can continue to hold on to your legs or take your arms out in front of you. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round and curl. So this is like almost the first time we were really kind of rounding and curling our spine. We did it once. Inhale, lift up, bring the arms up. This time as you round your curl, exhale, right arm goes back, left arm goes outside right thigh. Inhale, rise up, sit up 12 o'clock. Exhale, rotate to the left, left arm goes back, oh Nash. Right arm outside the thigh. Inhale, come back up. Let's do that one more time each side. Exhale, round and curl as you bring your right arm to the back of your space. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to the other side, release the left arm back. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, just fold over your legs. Just fold into space. Inhale, sit all the way up and take the ball back behind you, or a block. The ball is just more comfortable, really. The block will do the same thing, or you just don't go, you just, go with your body. Sit up at 12 o'clock and then lean back so the ball is behind you. Once again, you're holding on to your thighs for a moment, but this time the spine is long, not curved and rounded. Good. Then see if you can bring your hands across your chest or behind your head and lift your torso up to 12 o'clock and back down to that, 1, 2 o'clock, yeah? Lift up 1, go down 1. Lift up, go back down. Good. So I call pancaking the ball when you sit all your weight into the ball and it gets a little smaller. These balls are burst proof supposedly, so they won't get that small, but you don't want to put so much weight into the ball that it's going to deflate a little bit. Now come back to the back position, rotate to the right, come back to center, sit up tall at 12 o'clock. Exhale, lean back, rotate to the left. Inhale, come up. Now for anybody who's doing this and doesn't have a ball and is uncomfortable, just go on your back and do a crunch. Lean back, rotate right. Come back up, inhale up. Exhale, lean back, rotate left. Come back to center and fold over your legs. Good. Move the ball off to the side. We'll come back and visit with it maybe later. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Now I've been using a pad under my heel because I'm suffering from a little plantar fasciitis. So toes open up. You can use your hands behind your head, your back, to lift you into a squatting position. The knees are wide open. Bring your hands together at your heart. We might have done this yesterday, coming off the floor even. So the toes are as wide as you need them to be so the heels are down. The weight drops down. Yeah, open your feet wider. So you can even sit on a block. The block is going to take a lot of the work out of it, but that's okay. It's, that's the intention of it. Bring your hands down to the floor, and then begin to straighten your legs and turn your toes forward. And right now they can be wide, it's okay. Take your hands underneath your shoulders or on the block and lengthen your spine, lengthen the back of your legs. My knees are still bent. The knees are going to be slightly bent here, if not more. And then forward fold over your legs. Just time to change the hair. Good. Now take your right hand in between your legs and underneath your right butt. Take your left hand behind your back on the left side and see if you can grab your hands together. So you're bound on your right leg. Now bend the right knee and straighten the left leg. Twist a little bit more to the left side. And then maybe straighten the right leg a little more and bend the left leg. Karen, you look a little bit wide. I know, it's not fun either way. And then see if you can just straighten both legs a little bit more, but keep rotating your torso to the left. Exhale. And then release your hands, look down, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, hands under shins or under shoulders, look forward. Exhale, fold. Take your left hand in between your legs and under your left thigh, your left butt. Take your right arm outside of your right leg and behind your back. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, and you're turning your torso to the right. Good. Inhale, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg a lot, but keep the rotation. And then see if you can straighten both legs. A lot. Rotate the torso to the right. One more breath. Empty the breath, release the hands gently. Bring the hands down in front of you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, look forward, put your hands to your hips, and come up to standing straight. Good. Heel toe your feet a little bit closer together, and they can even touch. Line up your body, shoulders over hips, knees, ankles, feet down, grounded into the floor. Palms open, lift your shoulders to your ears, roll them back and down, what we call like an anatomical position, right? If you look at a skeleton, This is how skeleton stands. Tailbone tucks underneath you, blend the collarbones, chin parallel to the floor. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way overhead. Get a big, big swoop. Exhale, open the arms wide, fold forward, bend your knees as much as you want. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up. Come up to standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Release your arms. Good. Do that again. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, open swan dive. Bend the knees to come down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up to stand. Exhale, bring the hands through your heart and down by your side. Adding on, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, open swan dive, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Lower the knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up. We've been here before, but without the arms. Exhale, hands down, floor block, straighten your front leg. Inhale, bend your front leg, tuck your toes. Exhale, step to plank. Now listen, you can go right back and lift your hips in the air or go to your knees, or you can shift forward on straight arms and just drop the hips down today. Come back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward and bring your left foot to the front of your space. Exhale, step your left foot to meet it, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swan dive to reach up. Going big today. Exhale, hands to prayer, arms by your side. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, big swan dive today. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps to the back of the mat, the knee lowers. Inhale, sweep your arms up, stretch the front of your body. Exhale, lower the hands and straighten the front leg, fold. Inhale, rebend the front leg, tuck the toes. Exhale, step to plank, choose your way back. Push up with the arms bent, push up with the arms straight. No push up, downward facing dog is where we meet. I kind of snuck that chaturanga in there. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, bring the prayer to your heart. Release your arms down by your sides. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. I folded inward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left foot goes back, left knee goes down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, legs straightens, fold over. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands down, straighten your back leg, and now straighten your front leg as well. Pull the right hip back and the left hip forward, breathe in. Lengthen your spine, look towards the front of your space, walk your hands forward on the floor of the blocks. Exhale, rebend your front knee. Step back to plank. So here again, you can come forward with just your straight arms. You can bend your arms, you can skip that, go into an up dog cobra or downward facing dog. We're only gonna do like one more, so don't worry about it. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Right foot meets, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to prayer, release the arms. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, dive down your way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, I don't know if I'm on the correct leg, so let's just say the right leg goes back, right knee down. I think it's the left leg goes back, left knee down, arms come up, inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg, fold. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, hands down. I do believe I'm on the wrong leg, and fold forward. So I'll just adjust one more time. Fold over your straight leg. Good, inhale, rebend your leg, step forward, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. And let's just play with a little balance for a moment. Exhale. Okay. Place your hands on your hip bones. Have your feet wide enough that you're balanced, just standing. And then shift your weight to your left leg and lift your right heel. Bring your right knee in line with your right hip, flex the foot. Bring your right knee out to the right side. And you can do this all on the floor. You can also hold on to a wall. Bring your right, or whatever equipment you have, bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. And when you get there, just like we did when we did that camel pose on the floor, where we ended up pushing our hips back, while we might be in position, we could always adjust more. So now think about your left foot firmly grounding down. Left leg is straight, firm. Right knee is open, toes are on the inside of the thigh, and then just put your hands in prayer. And if you're feeling pretty sassy this morning, and this is easy for you, just close your eyes. Good. Really firm up the standing leg. Tasha, see if you can get your foot higher above your knee a little bit more. I know you can. There you go. Now, I know. It's okay if it, listen, if the adjustments I give you take you off key a little bit, it's okay. You know, it's just our body has to relearn something that we've, been teaching it for a while. Now come back to the hands in prayer. If they're not, bring the right leg forward and slowly step it down. Widen your legs and just fold over and kind of ragdoll yourself. Come back to the center. And let's ragdoll back up. Come all the way up to standing. Find your balance just standing. In fact, close your eyes just standing. Right? That's some of the hardest thing. Just closing your eyes will change everything. Right? It's a true game changer. Then open your eyes and shift your weight to your right leg. Lift your left heel. Hug your right hip in. So the tendency is to go, I call it Pilates, where we're hanging on line waiting for the checkout, right? Hug that hip in. Bring your left leg up in line with your left knee. Open it out to the side. Take a hold of the foot, place it above or below the thigh, or again, you can keep it on the floor. Once you get there, think about the standing leg. Hug it in, tuck the tailbone underneath you, bring your hands to your heart, and stay there in any balance. There you go. It's okay. Listen, there's going to be days, Michelle, turn your toes more downward. Much better. Good. Don't grip your toes so much, Karen. I know I can see these little things. Isn't that amazing? I think I actually got the right contact lens to see out of too. So take one more breath. And then bring your hands to prayer if they're not. Bring your leg forward and step it down. Fold back over your legs, just hang out. So, balance, by the way, every time you take a step, you're walking, you're balancing, you're on one leg. So balance is important at any age. From the forward fold, look forward, inhale. Step back to a downward facing dog, exhale. Come shift forward to your plank position one last time. Bring your knees to the floor, and then sweep your legs around to one side, and decide if you want to use a block or a ball, and we're going to place it between the thighs. So take yourself onto your back with the block or ball between your thighs. Now here's the deal. If you have a ball and you want more challenge, take the block instead in between your thighs and put your ball underneath your feet. That's just one challenge if you want that. You don't have to take that. You could also put a block between your feet or underneath your feet, but that's going to change it all up. That's going to keep you more stable. Now tilt your pelvis. I'm just showing you with the ball underneath my feet if anybody's interested. Lift your hips up off the floor into a bridge. Now if you're on the ball, this is not quite the same as being on the floor. So you might be wobbly. If either way, see if you can bring your arms up over your shoulders in your bridge position. Breathe in, breathe out. Hamstrings are on fire if you're on the ball or block. Breathe in. Go a little higher in your hips. Exhale. And then articulate your spine. Arms down if they're up. And then just go ahead and hug the knees in to the chest. If you have the ball, move it off to the side. Keep the block or ball between your thighs. Move your hips to the right side and let the knees fall over to the left side for your spinal twist. Palms open, shoulders open. So we got a little mobility today, a little flexibility, a little core. Inhale through the core, come back to center, shift your hips left, and let the knees fall to the right. Right? So we got a little bit of everything. I mean, a little strength, but not like we've been doing during the weekdays, the other weekdays. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take your block or ball out off to the side, hug your knees all the way into your chest. Stretch both legs straight up in the air. Flex your feet. Move your feet away from your face a little bit so that your heels are over your hips. And if you're not sure, you would turn to the side in your camera and take a look at it, because most of us will be a little bit closer to the face, right? So get the tailbone down on the floor. Open the legs a little bit wider and allow for the shake to happen. Allow for the burning, not the burning, but the heat, right? Maybe tingling to happen. Release your arms down by your side. Breathe in and breathe out. Take an extra breath. Good. Now bring your feet back together. Put your hands down by your hips, or some of you under your hips. Point your toes and lower your legs all the way down to the floor. And when you get all the way down to the floor, rise up on your forearms, lift your chest, and lightly place your head, if you'd like, to the floor. Open up the front side of the body. By the way, we have a heart opening workshop at the studio this weekend if anybody wants that. Big heart opening. One more breath there. And then exhale. Tuck your chin into your chest. Roll down and hug your knees back to your chest one more time. Rock and roll yourself till you come to a seated position, comfortable, whatever it is for you. Take a moment of silence here. Close your eyes. Place your hands down on your thighs. Again, like we started, only, this time it's maybe on top of your knees. Drop the shoulders down. Take an inward moment of silence. And give yourself the opportunity to just, take this into your day and share it with me. Hopefully there's a feeling of peace, of stillness, of quiet, serenity, calmness, contentment. And bring your hands to your heart center. Bow to yourself just for showing up and doing anything. Just showing up is hard enough work. Namaste. Have a great day. Thank you, everybody who is here. Stay strong, stay fit, stay healthy.